What's up guys? So I was looking through the footage the other day of the last gameplay that I released and I saw this one dumbass that I almost shot his eye out. So real quick the story, I was in this bunker and at a really good spot. I shot a million people with my SSG. Had an M160 inside. You know, I shot this guy, I shot the other guy, and then I spot that one stupid guy. I pulled the trigger and the BB hit exactly his glasses in the moment when he had them on his eyes. But a second before, and you can see it in the video, he was cleaning his glasses like this. And he was still looking in my direction. So, it's so dangerous. If you clean your glasses, always do it in a way that there's no direct fire angle on your eyes. Now the best way would be to leave the field, but in a lot of cases that's not possible. Because either you're on a milsim and you know the next safe area is 2 hours away, or the game area itself is really dangerous with lots of holes and cliffs. Then you also shouldn't walk with foggy glasses through the game area since you can trip and fall down some rock or something like this. I mean, in the last video, which was actually the same video as the one where this with the glasses happened, a guy fell off a cliff and almost died, basically. This probably also happened because of foggy glasses. I'm not sure about it, but you can definitely see how dangerous an airsoft field can be. Now, if you need to clean your glasses, do it this way. Just go somewhere where nobody can shoot you. Go to some wall. That might have just looked a little bit weird. Let's just show a gameplay where I did it. My glasses fogged up again to a level where I can't operate effectively anymore. And while I'm fighting against my own equipment, there's a ton of enemies passing by in front of me. I can neither see my crosshairs nor the BB's trajectory in my scope, and I miss every single shot.
Okay, so I'm hiding in this hole so nobody can shoot me in the eyes. Oh, it's hot as fuck. Goggles are fogging.
It's just so irresponsible to do stuff like this, not just for yourself, but also for the entire community. If somebody loses his eyes, you can be sure it's gonna be in the newspaper, it's gonna be in the mainstream media, and the sport and the way it's seen, it's gonna go down again from a point where, people already don't really like airsoft players, so let's not make it worse. Let's try to make the sport grow, and let's try to make it more positive. The reason why I'm making this video is not just this one incident, but this happened to me several times. I also have one more time on video. It was a situation where Chatted Asset Fox and we were on a Milsim West game, which is, a 48-hour game or even more. And you're required to have your safety goggles all the time. So even if you eat lunch, even if you're sleeping, you always need to have your safety glasses on, since it's kind of a military simulation. Now this one guy was having lunch with all his other friends and, they had their safety goggles on, but for some reason he just had it on his head like this. And he didn't even recognize it. When we started shooting all those guys, and you can see in the video we take down a million of them, he gets shot and he doesn't even recognize he doesn't have the safety glasses on. Let's just watch the video.
Let's see. Get the guy with the black guy's hit. Get the guy by the tree. I think I hit him.
But I don't just want to talk negative about the whole thing. Let's come up with solutions. What can you do to avoid situations like this? Now, first of all, I already showed you if you need to clean it, how you clean it. The best way is to leave the field. If it's not possible, clean it in a way that there's no direct angle on you. A thing that's, I've seen people doing it is bringing backup safety glasses. So in case the jaws are fogging, you just exchange it real quick and you're ready to go again. Some people even bring, those mesh goggles to have it on their boonie or on the helmet, so they can just take them down and put the clear ones away. Now those safety goggles are not as safe as the clear ones, but it's still better than, taking them off at least. The next thing you can do is just keep yourself cool. I do see a ton of people wearing balaclavas, helmets, then there are ear amplifier thingies, all the kind of stuff. It just heats up your head, and once your head gets hot, you're gonna have the fogging issue. So Try to keep your headgear as minimal as possible. Of course, you still have to have all the protection necessary, but still try to keep it minimal. Same for, not just the headgear, but the rest of your body. If you're wearing a plate carrier, lots of heavy stuff, even dummy plates and things like this, you're gonna start sweating, you're gonna get hot, and you will have the fogging issue. I personally sometimes even use, just a t-shirt, even though I know it's gonna hurt when you get shot, but I prefer getting a little bit of pain than to just, have fogging goggles and not being able to play at all. And one more tip I can give you guys is that you use the game breaks to cool yourself down. You can either just, bring always a water bottle, pour the water over your head to let your head cool down. Or if you're lucky like me and you have a super cold river next to the game area, like on the urban game area, you can just dip your head into the cold water, water your arms, make them a little moist so that you cool down a little bit more. Or you just take your t-shirt, put it in water, wear it again, so when it evaporates, you get cooled down. Long story short, find a solution that your goggles don't fog. If they still fog, keep them on your head or switch them really quick, but don't do it like this guy, otherwise shit can happen and we don't want anything like this. Now surprisingly, I've never heard of anybody losing his eyes or getting blind during an Airsoft game, which again, it kind of surprises me when I go through the footage and I see that it happens all the time. So let me know in the comments if you know any story. I personally haven't heard a single one, but if you know anybody that lost his, his eyes during the Airsoft game, let me know in the comments and let's start a discussion right there. This is Noverage. Keep your safety goggles on and I see you guys next Monday or Thursday, depending on when this video gets released.